When we move this around, let's be careful. We might even unplug it. Probably be the smart thing to do. What do you think? Forced to unplug it. Did it pop up for you? Did you get a notification?
Yeah.
Cool. What's going on, guys? We'll share this real fast on Facebook, everybody. What's happening? We got us a hot muggy day. See if we can't catch us a fish. Mike, we just got our rods in the water. I'm gonna assume it'll probably be pretty slow. It's really hot, real muggy out, but hopefully we catch a fish for you guys. What's up, Tim? How you doing? My day's been pretty good so far. Hopefully you guys are having a good day as well. We do have a little bit of exciting news. We're going to be selling some flavors. We're waiting on some bottles to come in. I'll take some pictures, and I got 3 different options for the bottle, so you guys can tell me, give me your feedback on what you think looks best. Eddie, we're using watermelon millet pack bait on one rod, and I decided to throw some mussel flavored soybean on 3 of them. I've never used that flavor in bean meal or anything like that, so we're gonna give it a shot for something to do anyway. What's up, Dank? How's it going, TH? And thank you. What lake are you headed to? And if you guys are just joining, if you'd hit that like button, we would appreciate it. Some grape millet. That's a good bait, man. I don't know if there's a bad flavor millet, to be honest with you. Clearwater. I'm not sure where that's at. Yeah, a lot of people live by the grape up here. Somebody pulled in up there by our truck, trying to see what we got going on. Looks like they're heading out. Eddie, we appreciate it, and hopefully, you never know. It's a good thing about fishing. You never know what's going to happen. Might catch a bunch, might catch none, might catch a big one, might catch a small one. You just never know. That's what makes it exciting. It's going to be $6, David. And I will also give some away on the channel here. We'll have some giveaways for subscribers and stuff. Well, TH, no problem, man. We appreciate you watching here. Brian's not up here. I would tell him that, but he's not here. Eddie, like I said, I will be doing some giveaways on it. Right now, we're mocking up what kind of packaging I want. I have some bottles that'll be here tomorrow. And I think I got black bottles, and then I have two different types of clear bottles. I want to see what everybody thinks looks the best, and then we'll go with it from there. Kyle, we just got the rods in the water like 5 minutes. It says we've been streaming for 5 minutes and 40 seconds. That's about when we put the rods in the water. I'll come right over here after the last one and hit live. Thanks, Charles. We appreciate it. If you guys could drop a few likes while you're here before you head out, we'd appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Kyle. It's my flavor, TH. Eddie, I don't know how many I will do. We may grow it, but for sure, what we're gonna do is, have the ones I really like. Uh, like banana. I think banana is a great flavor. Banana. I've got two different types of grape. Um, a really good mixed berry, strawberry, um, an orange, a really good peach. Trying to think what else. Anything good, basically. David, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, man? In my opinion, a lot of flavor companies have too many flavors. Um, I feel like most people use your basics: strawberry, grape, banana, peach, um, something with a butternut in it. Uh, stuff like that. But I've been selling some bait, and if you guys have been watching videos, been catching a lot of fish on it. Past few live streams, we've been using it too. Yes, Kyle, we're trying to catch some carp, and I've got some people that have bought some, and they've done really well on it. I've been tearing it up in the wild with it, and they've been tearing it up at pay lakes. Oatmeal, I've never used oatmeal per se. Old fashioned oats, which I guess basically is oatmeal. Yeah, it's a good bait, but I've never like poured the little tiny packets of oatmeal into a bucket or anything. But if that's what you meant with the old fashioned oats, yeah, it's a good bait. Yeah, banana's real good. Todd, the banana I got, you have to check it out. It's really good, man. Super strong. It's got real banana in it too. It's not all artificial. It has real banana in it as well. And a lot of people have been doing really good on it. Well, I say a lot, but the people that I've sold it to have done really good on it, or sold the bait to. Yeah, one of them splashed out there. Up here, this is a place that once it gets really hot, they really shut down. They all come to the top of the water. Hey, James, how you doing? Afternoon to you as well. I've never tried oatmeal out of a package, but that's good to know. Anyway, Charles, I will have a website. I'm in the process of building it. I did buy the domain names for it, and if you guys are, I also will have a Facebook page, It's not published to the public yet, but I can tell. Do you guys want to know the name? If you do, I can tell you the name of what it's gonna be. Like I said, I bought the website domain names. I just have to get time. I got to get the right packaging so I can get pictures and then add product and all that good stuff. And our end goal is, we're gonna take and if we could find a place cheap enough where we could open up a shop, sell baits, flavors, not just mine. I mean, I'd like to sell everything. I'd like to sell different brands, one on, R&W, hog sauce, stuff like that. We're really enjoying doing the YouTube for you guys, but it gets pretty expensive. So we're just trying to look for another way to, you know, help support the channel a little bit. So, and we figure if we have some stuff like that to offer you guys, that uh, it's a win-win for everybody. What's up, team? William, right? Is it William? Is that right? And Todd, what I can do, if you want, why don't you message me on Facebook, and then that way I'll have a reminder of it. My memory's terrible, man. I forget so fast, but like I said, they definitely catch fish, but I'm a firm believer that all flavors work, but we've been doing really well on these anyway. Now the flavor I'm using today, though, I guess that's pretty bad for me to announce that. And then here I am using a muscle. I'm using R&W's muscle in the bean mill. So, uh, like I said, I've had that muscle laying around forever, and I've done really good on that flavor personally. But unfortunately, um, I've never tried it in bean mill and thought we'd give it a shot. We might do good on it. Like I said, it's just a bad time to be fishing right here. Uh, Shoot me a message on Facebook and I'll tell you how you can fix that problem. Well, just what you can do if it's just not packing that good is take it and spread it out on like a baking sheet or maybe a trash bag or something outside. Let it set in the sun for 15, 20 minutes, and then flip it and let it sit again. Well, actually, let it sit for about 15, 20 minutes. Take it to the shade where it can cool off, and then flip it and repeat that process, and you should be good to go. Sometimes, though, with millet, it comes down to how good you mix it as well. I timed myself when I mixed a bucket of millet the other day, and it took me just to mix the syrup in. It took me 13 minutes. Yeah, it takes me on the bucket that I timed myself. It took me 13 minutes of mixing it. That was just the syrup. All the dry ingredients were already mixed in. That tells you how thorough I am when I mix my stuff up. It makes a big difference in the long run. Hurts your forearm though, I'll tell you that. Millet, man, I'm telling you, millet gets heavy on the old forearm. But I think we was just playing around with some labels and stuff. I'm gonna get them professionally made, I think, but my wife was just playing around with her Cricut the other day and kind of made me up. I came up with the logo and then she printed a couple out for me just to see what they look like. You guys want to see it? If so, I've got a sticker on a bag over here that I could show you. I'm thinking about doing stickers of it too because it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna sell baits and stuff, but I'm probably not gonna sell fishing equipment. I might sell rockets here and there, but if we can get them. Like I said, what would be nice is if we could get a building downtown at a reasonable price. But I imagine the money we would make off of carp fishing stuff versus what it would cost to rent a building downtown, we'd probably be negative at the end of the month. I don't know. Hey, why don't you grab grab us a bag that's got that sticker on there. See if you guys can see it here. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it's going to be Get Bent Baits and Flavors. And the slogan is going to be something like, it gets your rod bent. That's what she said. I'll tell you what, we got a little breeze right now. Feels pretty good out, guys. What y'all think on the label? Yay, nay? I mean, you like that logo? I thought it was pretty decent for me to come up with it on my own. I felt pretty accomplished anyway. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. We got a little breeze coming through right now. It kind of feels good out. It is not bad. Anybody watching out there fishing themselves today? Y'all kick back and join the day? What are you guys doing? Todd, you been catching any fish? I know this Friday I'm probably not going to be able to have a video ready for upload, so thinking about giving away a brand new Piscifun Chaos XS reel. Might do a giveaway video for Friday. You guys want to see that? I have a brand new one sitting downstairs in the box. I might just give it away to a lucky subscriber. A grip saver. I'm maybe I'm not thinking of what a grip saver is. Talking about like the X wrap that goes on the end of the rod handle, or what's up, Rabbit? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's kind of it's not the best time of the year to be fishing anyway. So. Hey, Rabbit, well, that's cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. We're happy to have you. Where are you from and what kind of fishing do you like to do? We're going to see how my battery pack holds up too. The one I had last Wednesday went dead on me. I mean, it's weird. It says it's got a full battery, but it won't charge my phone anymore. So the one we're using today, it's a cheaper one, and we'll see what it does. The lakes are closed in California. Man, that's a bummer, dude. Absolute bummer. That was kind of a California stuff too, wasn't it? When I said bummer, bummer, dude. Charles, I love fishing in the fall for carp. Spring, fall, those are my two favorites, but I love to fish. So we fish in the summertime. Heck, if the water ain't frozen in the winter, we go fishing. Yeah, like I said, man, I hate to hear that. You're gonna have to get out and find you a river or something like that. Yeah, they can definitely slow down in the winter, Dalton. It seems like there's some big fish that get caught in the wintertime, though. Summer's the worst, um, except at night. I do really good at night in the summertime. And the right places, we do really good during the day, too. It could be 100 out and we'll still catch fish. But um, like I said, up here, I know, there's no aerators or anything. So it kind of hurts a little bit in the daytime. One of my favorite summer holes. I mean, I haven't really been there much this year because with all this COVID or whatever that's going on, there's so many people out fishing. They're out at the lakes. Is Summit Lake. I love that place in the summer. Water's so clear. It could be 100 out, and we catch a ton of fish. And we'll get up there and we'll be swimming. Throw the rods out and then get out there and swim. We're going to be going to Del Hollow in October. I've never been there, and where we're staying, I don't even know if there's going to be good fishing access or anything like that. So hopefully we can get a rod out down there. Hopefully. Yeah, see, I up here usually once it gets hot, they call it the dog days of summer for fishing. You know, they kind of shut off. Most places I go, I still catch a lot. I don't know if you watch some of the other streams, but I can go to like a public place and usually catch fish. But up here, it kind of shuts down when it gets hot, so there's no aerators. And these fish get real sluggish. They get on top of the water. It's a shame, like they don't make a hey, what's up, Kentucky angler? It's a shame they don't make something you put over the lens for like a polarizer type deal where you can see the top of the water. Rabbit, I am in Indiana. Quite the haul from California. Well, I can smell that watermelon millet. That stuff smells good. The bag's zipped up on it, and I still smell it. Yeah. Well, Rabbit, Indiana is probably not the one I would go with. I would probably go with like Texas or Tennessee, something like that. If I had the money to retire and everything. Good winter bait, David. Panko's a good winter bait. But I'll be honest, you can catch them on Panko all year too. So I think people get caught up on stuff like that. Carp don't just decide they're not going to hit something because of the month that it is. At least that's how I feel about it. But grits, panko. If you're a pay laker, chow. But Yeah, big country chow's good all year round, pretty much. I think most baits are. Only thing you gotta watch out for is your syrup baits. If the water's too cold, it won't break. Yeah. Well, I think what you were saying is most of them are state owned or whatever. But still, what I would consider wild water. Todd, I mean, the bottles are supposed to be here tomorrow. I mean, I have flavors already mixed and ready to pour, but my daughter's going to, we're taking her up to college Saturday, so I'm not going to be around for the weekend. We're going to take her up and move her in and all that good stuff. So, nice, TH. David, if you go to like let's see here, like a feed mill or like a co-op, Aquamax makes it. It's Purina, made by Purina. It's called Aquamax, and it's like a 200. This is what people call a size 2. It's a 200. Is what Aquamax calls it, and that sinks. And then 300 still sinks. 400, I believe, basically most of it sinks. I believe. I don't know if I used 400 before or not, but I think I've seen people that did, and like 90% of it sank. But I've had people send me pictures where they bought it, and they bought like what looks like big pieces of dog food, and that floats. You want the ones that look like little tiny BBs, smaller than a BB. If you're close to a tractor supply store, TSC, they sell a like trophy fish food or something like that. And I've used the heck out of that before. Caught a lot of fish on it. It's bigger, so it will float, but once you soak it in with some corn, it'll stay on the bottom. Or if you want it to set up quicker, yeah, I have a video on that. I've got a video on how to make that rice with cream corn. But for the tractor supply, yeah, Todd, send me a message and I'll get with you. But for the tractor supply of fish food, you can grind it up if you want it to set up quicker. And then when you mix it with your cream corn, it's ready to go shortly thereafter. And it'll stay on the bottom. But, like I said, if you guys are interested, maybe Friday we'll do put a little giveaway together for you guys and tell you guys how to enter and give away a brand new Piscifun Chaos XS. I like mine. I still got 3 of them. I love them. I have had 0 issues with those reels so far. And I've still got one from 2 years ago, the original version that they came out with. Rabbit originally That's all I used was bait runners. Um, I started carp fishing. I think I was 12 or 13. So I'm 38 now, about to be 39. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I can't read your name. My phone screen too bright. Awesome, Buford. I can't remember what I was talking about now, guys. Oh, the bait runners. Yeah, that's all I used to use was bait runners. In fact, I said I would never own a casting reel. And let's see, that was about 24 years with the bait runners. And then about 2 years ago, a friend let me borrow his, well, Dylan, you guys see him on the channel. He let me borrow his casters. I fell in love, man. I can throw them way farther than my bait runners. They're smooth. I just fell in love. I wish I hadn't been so stubborn because I would have switched a long time ago. Oh, he's not doing any of those tournaments anymore? I didn't know that. Like COVID, I guess. I don't know. Is that the reasoning? I mean, bait runners are nice too. What kind do you have? You know, maybe one of my problems was I've always been poor, and you know, the bait runners I had were like anywhere from 20 to 40, $50 a piece. I never did have a nice set like the Shimano's or anything like that. Um, I would imagine the more money you spend, probably the smoother they're gonna reel, and probably cast farther too, if I was gonna guess. I've seen both. I actually have had the Okumas. Those are really heavy reels. That was one downside for me on them. I don't think I ever tore one up, but they were very heavy. Yeah, I had the Regal, the bite and runs, the BR Regal. I had some of those one time. They were good reels. Bait runner. Think of it like, do you have a caster then? I'm assuming if you have a caster, it's kind of the same thing, really. You know how you can turn your clicker on and then hit your push in your clutch and your line goes out and it clicks. Well, on a bait runner, you have a front drag and a rear drag. So you flip a switch and it flips it over to the rear drag, which doesn't get real tight, but you do have a little bit of adjustment with it. So you keep it pretty loose. And when a fish takes off, you just hear your drag. When you go grab your rod, you lift up and you can reel and it flips it to the front drag, or you can flip the switch again and turn it to the front drag. Basically, it's there to keep you from losing a rod. You could lay it on the ground, put it in a rod pod, or anything like that. Keeps it from getting pulled in. Unless, now, unless you forget to switch it over to the bait runner. If you don't hit that switch, you can still rip it right in there. We've all been there. We've all been there. Yeah, Buford, I've had the last set of Regals I had lasted a lot longer than that. I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever tore one up. To be honest with you, I was hard on my spinning stuff. These casters cost so much that I take good care of them, put real covers on them, and keep them clean and scratch free. That way they still hold their value. But I said I always had cheap bait runners. And I did abuse them, that's for sure, man. I put them to the test. And I think everybody that's ever owned one has probably forgot to hit that switch and had one get yanked in. And if it's on a rod pod, I've seen the whole rod pod get pulled in from it. Or it gets flipped into the water, knocking the other rods out. It sucks and it's funny at the same time, you know? You can look back and laugh at yourself. Or if you're with your buddy, you can just laugh at him when it happens. Well, different people set their rod pods up differently. So some people point them straight up at the sky. Some of them aren't um, adjustable to begin with. But if it's windy out, a lot of people like to have the rod tips in the water. Cuts down on the wind. Like with the rod holders I have for these casters, you want your tip down like that. And when you get one on, it stands your rod up. I've never had the cheap um, Abu Garcias, but I'll tell you what, if you like those, watch that Piscifun Chaos XS video of mine because uh, buy one. They're like 50 some dollars, and I'm telling you, they are smooth, quiet, cast good. Rabbit, a lot of them have adjustable legs, and they'll point them towards the sky, man. They'll get them rod tips way up there. But if you like the cheap 6500s, we got one about to take off here, guys. Oh, all right. Guess not. As soon as I sat down, he dropped it back a little bit. The heck? I hear Clayton over here talking to somebody. Nah, it doesn't have anything to do with the line not spooking the fish. So a lot of guys point them down, especially if it's windy. Keeps the wind from moving their line around. The people that buy the big expensive pods, some of those things will go up like, I don't know, they'll extend up 3, 4 foot, I think. It's not uncommon to see some of those with the rod tips way up in the air. It's all personal preference, you know. Do what you like, what works best for you. That's the cool thing about carp fishing. You can learn something new every day. You can experiment around. Maybe you'll learn something here and then take it and make it your own. Make a modification that makes it work even better for you. And maybe I'll learn something from you. It's just carp fishing's a blast, and once you get into it, I know I've been hooked for 26, almost 27 years now. Here recently, I've been doing a little bass fishing even. I hate to say that out loud, but we've been doing a little bass fishing lately. I'm I'm not hating it, but my thing with bass is I like to hit like farm ponds. I don't own a boat. And it's hard to catch them if you don't have a boat. It really is. Thanks, Buford. A lot of stuff on BCT and everywhere else, um, sold out. Most things are made in China. That's just how it is. Dylan, we've been fishing for 42 minutes. It says I had one bite, but so when things sell out, it's hard to get them back in. Uh, what are you looking to buy, David? The Aquamax? I don't know if you can get that size or not. It'd be really expensive if you bought it on like Amazon anyway. You would want to get it locally. If you have a place and you tell them what it is, more than likely they can order it from one of their suppliers. In Buford, I don't know if you saw that, but um, we fished that place 3 weeks in a row, and all three of us caught it. My son caught it. The following week, Dylan caught it, and then the third week I caught it. We caught that fish 3 weeks in a row. That's insane, isn't it? He liked that millet for some reason. So that's like me, trying to get bottles and stuff. I mean, it's been ridiculous. Everything gets sold out. Um, Hand sanitizer, they're using it, all these bottles for. That's the new thing. That's the big seller, guys. Hand sanitizer. If it's plastic and it'll hold it, these companies are buying it up and stuffing it in there. I just don't have a reason to use PVA. It's just an additional cost. Now, some baits, I'm not opposed to it. I've used it before. But for the baits I use, I can pack it around my hook and throw it as hard as I want. And favorite flavors for pickups. Now, see, there's two different guys, all right? There's your guy that believes it's all in the pickup. That's what he thinks about. And he thinks about the flavors for it. And then there's your guy that thinks it's all in the pack bait, which is me. Um, for me, if you look at my video, I think all my videos were beads only this year. Today, I do have a pickup on with my bead, but I think all my other videos from this year were just a straight bead. When I learned how to carp fish, that's what people used. Dude, Walmart has no fishing gear right now at all. The ones around me have none. Hey, John, how's it going? But in my opinion, it's about the pack bait, but others, it's all about the pickup. So, which one's right? I don't. I really don't know. I know I can catch them with just a bead on there. I feel like your bait gets them in there and holds them down. Yeah, I know. It Walmart has been nuts. They're just not ordering any in, you know. And a lot of that stuff, again, probably comes from China, and they're just not worried about it, not ordering it in, whatever they sell out of. What's up, Positive? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're enjoying the day. I bought a bass rod the other day. I went up to Newcastle Walmart. Well, I guess if you worked all day, it's bad and it's good because at least you got a job. You know what I mean? So it could be worse. But rabbit, it might. It's hard telling. Um, you know what? It's hard to complain when we woke up today. You know, so we're we're awake, we're alive. It's hard to complain. But anyway, I bought a bass rod at Walmart in Newcastle the other day, and it was like a $30 rod, and I guess it was on clearance. It rang up for $13. So I didn't realize it rang up for 13. I was like, wow, wish I'd have paid attention. I'd have got the other one. But they had like four of them, and I come back a week later, and there was only one left, and I got it. And I think that was the only rod they had there, to be honest with you. Well, John, good luck, man. Hopefully you tear them up. But lures, hooks, fishing line, sinkers, the three Walmarts that are close to me are tapped out. It's slim pickings, as they would say. What about in California? Do they got a bunch of stuff up there? Walmart's stock good. Is there a lot of Walmarts in California? I don't even know. I've never been. I've had a few friends that live there, but I miss West Side. We used to go up there and just buy a couple flavors, but we'd stay there for a few hours. Rabbit, I've got affiliate links to Amazon. If you're ever interested in helping support the channel, that's a great way to do it. If you click one of my links in my video descriptions, just click the link and then buy anything you want on Amazon. It doesn't have to be what you clicked on for my link, and they give a small portion to the channel for driving traffic there. But I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon too. Well, and another thing about Jim, you know, is he probably doesn't really know me that well, and I don't really know him that well. But I will say this much: he was a heck of a nice guy, and I think that goes a long way with people. Nah, there's all kinds of good stuff on Amazon. If you can think it, it's probably there. You know, like I said, me and Jim, we weren't like best friends or anything like that by any means, but I would go up, and if he was there, and I would talk to him, usually he'd be like, "Where are you from?" I'd tell him from Cambridge, and he'd give us a hat or a candy bar or something. He's always wanting to give us something. Cut a guy a deal all the time. Something just bumped that one rod again. I think he's on there, guys.
Is he on? You want me to net him?
We'll get him unhooked, and then we'll show you what it looks like. Unplug that, please. There you go. All right, guys, we got fish number one. It's a little one, but let me make sure it's in the focus or in the frame there. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right, fish number one, guys. We're gonna get him back in. Give me a second here to bait that one up, guys. That fish was caught on, like I said, mussel soybean meal. All right, we back. We are back. I'm gonna have to bait the other ones up shortly. They've been out there. I usually bait up around every hour. They've been out there about an hour. If you guys type something in the chat and we didn't see it, you can go ahead and retype it if you want. Like I said, for some reason it got kicked off there, guys. Let's resume this bad boy. There we go. But if you guys type something in the chat, I didn't read it, just let me know. Retype it and we'll try to answer it for you. Somehow the stream got interrupted. What's up, JP? Stream should be resumed and working, but we will be baiting up shortly. Home from work. All right, that's good, man. We got the hard part behind you today. The bad thing is, it comes back around awful quick. We'll be right back here again tomorrow. Uh-oh. A little cough. It'll be the weekend before you know it, though. You'll be throwing some lines out. If you guys are just joining us, hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. We caught one just a few minutes ago. You gonna be doing some fishing Saturday? I wish I could say I can't wait until Saturday, but we're taking my daughter to college. Should be moving into the dorm, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm sure she's excited though. So you just gotta have faith and hope everything works out for the best. Where you fish at on Saturdays, JP? Let us know. You might find you a fishing buddy right here. Let us know. Somebody might be watching. They might end up showing up in your spot. You might go to fish Saturday and it might already be taken. Hey Ryan, we've been here right at an hour now and we caught one fish. Georgia? Probably too hot down there in Georgia though. I bet it's warm. It's been pretty hot today, but once we got it set up and got the rods out, we got a little bit of a breeze coming through. Yeah, 92 is pretty hot. It's pretty warm. All right, we're getting them likes up there now. 23. Dylan, are you still watching? If so, are you coming up today? I know you said you thought about it. Well, we're streaming today because we may be busy tomorrow. Plus, it might storm tomorrow. But I'll tell you what, if you guys are interested and we're free and the weather's good and you wanted to see a stream, we might do that if you guys want to see it. If you're interested in that, type one in the comments or something. What's going on, Tom? How you doing, bud? Yes, I was just saying that the weather's going to be bad tomorrow, possibly, and we may have something else going on. But if not, we might be able to stream for you guys if you're interested. Drop like a one in the chat or something. And let us know. Tom, I remember you're from Cali, I think, right? There's another guy that was watching. He's from Cali. It's hard to keep cool right now, but we got a good breeze. If he's still watching, said he was from California. I'm not sure what part or anything, but oh my God, 100 degrees. The heck with that. Nice catch, man. That was probably close to being worth some cash then, but I'm throwing watermelon millet on one rod. Oh, thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it, dude. And then I've got uh, mussel soybean meal on the other three rods. Just trying something new today. We should stick with millet because we've been tearing them up on it, but just messing around today, out season today, enjoying the weather here. And thank you, Dylan. Are you coming up today or no, man? I know you was thinking about it. We got one. Hold on. We got the our other battery pack kind of crapped out on us. We're using this one. Hopefully it lasts for a while. We'll have to see. Let me see how much battery we got left. Right now it's still doing okay. Did you make a bunch of cash then? Dylan, we might still be here, but that'd be a long drive for you to come up. We do appreciate the dono, man. We we got that banana ready for you too, the millet. I forgot to bring it though, actually. I don't know, Clayton. How many did you catch on the crappie jig today?
Me?
Yeah, Dylan wants to know.
0.
He's not the goat, Dylan. He didn't get any on the crappie jig. That crappie jig would have been money in the qualifier, probably. Yeah, you're gonna have to help him out and teach him the way. Splash. I don't know if you guys saw that, but one of them just splish splash. Clayton, can you move the water, man? It's sitting in the sun. Lakeview, we got Lakeview right across the street here. There's a restaurant called Lakeview. It's loaded with carp. Dylan wants to know where he should fish this weekend, Clayton.
Are we going? Oh, Smith.
He said the mirror honey hole. Yeah, they just shut that, or it's been shut down. It's got new ownership. And they just remodeled it. They're gonna reopen it soon, I think. It's loaded. The lake it sets on is loaded with carp. People feed them with bread. They'll come up by the hundreds. They'll start flopping onto the bank trying to get some. He said that's what he's gonna do. Wait, who's the goat? You calling Clayton the goat? I don't know on that one. Oh yeah, got that goat emote, baby. Well, we should probably bait him up, don't you think, bud?
Yeah.
Why don't you reel the one all the way at the end, then we'll bait it up. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible.
Varian?
Very end, dude. I'll be honest though, as hot as it is, or has been, I'm surprised we even caught a fish. To be honest with you guys, we could have went to like Springwood and probably tore them up, but it's the wrong time of the day up here. Nighttime or early morning. There you go. Hold 'em. A lot of these guys I was telling, I've got my own flavor brand now. I've got a heck of a peach, dude. I'm just waiting on bottles, and I've got 3 different kinds of bottles coming in. They're supposed to be here tomorrow, but I'm gonna get some packaging together, take some pictures, and see what you guys think.
How much bottles?
See which ones you like the best.
How much bottles in
I
total?
only got 10 of each different kind for bottles, but and we'll be giving some flavors away on the channel here and there, and all that good stuff. You know we like to give away. This Friday we may do a giveaway on a brand new Piscifun Chaos XS. I've got one brand new in the box, sitting downstairs, and I don't think we're going to have time to get a video made for you guys, so we might just do a giveaway. Oh, I'm going to bait this rod up. If I can find it. There it is. Alright guys. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we caught a big shad. We back. We here. Howdy, howdy. How you guys doing? If you're joining us, hit that like button. We appreciate it. It's got them all baited back up. We caught a carp and we caught a monster shad. Out here living the dream. How's this open, Clayton? Does this pull off? I thought this was like a regular old, like a water bottle from the house, but apparently you buy these in the store. They're sealed for year protection. Looks like we got 25 likes. Not bad. Not too shabby. We're trying to see if we can't catch a couple fish on some bean meal today. We did catch a carp on it. We also caught a big shad a few minutes ago. That's another thing that can make it hard this time of year up here when it's hot. So the carp are very slow. Uh, no aerators, and then you've got the shad that make it hard as well. Sometimes they'll just tear your bait up. So you give me a favor,
Yep.
catch this. Yeah, good job.
Can't see
Nighttime is the key right now. I love to night fish anyway. I wish I had a good light where I could night fish and get videos for you guys. That's my favorite time. You don't have that sun blaring in your face. Don't have to look for that shade tree. Side note, we bought a camper, guys. If you haven't seen it, we did buy a camper. We bought just a little pop-up. We're super excited about it. We've never used a camper, never owned a camper, but we bought a cheap pop-up, and like I said, we're excited to go out and try it out. If you guys are in my area and you know of a place where a guy could use it and park by a lake and do some fishing and camping, let me know. I would love to hear about it. Now, I think I saw down in Blooming, I think it was Bloomington, there was a uh, free camping down there at a place called, I want to say Blackwell or Blackfoot or something like that. Horse camp, I think it was. And I know there's a lot of lakes in that area. I thought about trying that out one day. Maybe camp for a weekend and hit some different places. Some lakes we've never fished before. When I was younger, we used to go down to Brown County. So I fished a lot of them. But we fished for crappie and red ear and that kind of stuff. Didn't have room for the old carp gear. All right, guys, pick a rod. Which rod's going to take off? There's four of them out there. Left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left to right. Lock in your answers. And JP, sometimes it doesn't matter what you have, they're just not going to bite. And sometimes what you have today might work great and come back with it the next day and might not do no good with it. So you just never know. JP, I'm gonna give you moderator status, man. I know you're here a lot. If anybody gets out of hand, you can smack them back in place, all right? should have a blue wrench beside your name now. Not that anybody ever gets out of hand. We got a good group of guys. Good group of people. No problem. Thank you for being here and watching. I try to add people about every stream that come here and spend a lot of time, and sometimes I forget. So. How's it going, everybody? If you're just joining us, hit that like button. We're close to 30. Going to be giving away a Piscifun Chaos XS. We will upload the video Friday on how to enter that. It's absolutely free. Seem to be good little reels. At least I haven't broke one yet. How's the quality of the stream, guys? Is the video quality decent? Starting to get some clouds. Looked like it got real dark on us for some reason on the screen that I'm looking through. Which is wild because it's not really dark out. Let's talk food. What are you guys eating? I'm hungry. I need a good idea for some food this evening. I'm fat. I need something that's good. I don't know if I want burgers. I don't know. I need something tasty today. Uh-oh. One of them just hit this right here.
Ja, nee.
All right, guys. Show you what she looks like. This one's a little bit better than the last one. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna put him back in the water. Bear with us, guys. We just caught one, so I'm gonna go ahead and bait up the rod.
It's big. 20s. Huh? Huh?
guys, we got one in the cradle. Give me just a second. Let's get some view of it. Let's get 2 more likes. Let's hit that 30 mark. Surely we got 2 people in here that could hit that for us. See it? I'm gonna get him back in the water.
Which one was it?
Alright guys, I think that one come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and bait up that other rod. Actually, it might have been that one. Look at that one slacked up. I got 3 rods to bait up, guys, so it'll be just a minute.
Huh? 12. Hey guys, how it's going? Okay guys, my dad will be back after baiting up 2 more rods after the one he's throwing out right now. Once you get back, you should show them a little dance. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like button.
One more rod to bait up.
And also, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe.
We're back. We are back. Ended up catching 2 in a row right there. So it looked like the mussel bean mill's not doing too bad. I didn't expect to catch many fish, so I think we're up to 3 carp and 1 big shad. you guys are just joining us, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, um, we've got tons of bait making, rig tying, and fishing videos uploaded. Consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. Excuse me. We're also offering memberships now. There's a button right beside the subscribe button that says join. For as little as $2 a month, you can become a member of the channel. You get behind the scenes looks at videos, usually a couple days before they come out. Get some custom emotes, all kinds of stuff, or emojis or whatever you call them. Old fashioned oats. If you use quick oats, they won't break. What's up, Mike? There you go. That's Mike with a custom emote right there, or emoji, whatever you call them. I think we need 2 more members, and we can add. I believe we can add 2 more of them. If we get 2 more members, we can add 2 more custom ones. So it's only $1.99 a month, guys. It's well worth it. You get a little badge beside your name, all kinds of good stuff. Where you at, Mike? What you doing, man? What's up, Charles? Yeah, we caught 3. I think we've been here not quite 2 hours. We've caught 3 carp and 1 big old shad. And we had another one take off, but you might as well get an early start on that. You could get halfway and then kick back, relax. And John, we're catching them on bean meal, so we thought we'd try something a little different today. We've been, tearing them up on the millet, so we thought we'd try some bean meal. We're using mussel flavor. The water doesn't look that good out here, to be honest with you. It's a little bit murky, and then somebody, I guess, got a bunch of paint in the water somehow. I don't know, but the whole corner of this hot dog pond is red or orange, or they said somebody was painting lines for the tournament, and somehow they dumped a bunch of paint in here on an accident or something. And quick doesn't mean it's gonna, yeah, paint for real, dude. But quick oats doesn't mean it's gonna pack quick. Old fashioned oats pack the moment you make them. Quick oats will not break down very good, if at all. So I know my wife grabbed some on accident one time, and I didn't look at the tube. I just made them up. Believe you me, I was disappointed. No, it's not good at all. That's for sure. It's the paint is floating on top of the water in the corner here. So I heard it was painting lines for a tournament or something. I don't know. I don't know. Needless to say, it's there. Yeah, no problem, Rabbit. Super goo, baby. There you go. It's super all right. You guys excited? I'm excited, man. I'm telling you. Uh, Charles, anybody that's just joining in, I'm excited in the new venture. We're going to be selling flavors, baits and flavors and whatnot. It's going to be awesome. Got some bottles coming in. I think they're going to be here tomorrow. I want to nail down the Mike. Just let me know, man. I got or nothing else. I got several different like half batches that I've used out of. Put together 2 or 3 different things that you could try. But I'm gonna try to nail down the packaging. I got some black bottles and then 2 different types of clear bottles coming in. Get some pictures. Let me know what you guys think would look really good. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. If I wasn't taking my kiddo to college Saturday, I'd come down like Friday night or something and camp for a couple days with you. I want to break in that camper. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Jolene was playing around with her cricket just, for something to do. But I want to get something a little bit more professional. John, I actually have bottles coming in now. I'm just trying to nail down packaging for what I like, what you guys like the looks of. Yeah, for sure. So we may start off with a little bit of a generic label from her, and then while we're waiting on others the good stuff to come in. But Uncle D's secret sauce, dude, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That sounds awesome. Uncle D's secret sauce. Hey, you know what? He likes hot sauce. Make it like a hot sauce flavor. Yeah, you know, it just depends. It's really kind of a trick question, but usually when I fish, I like to bait up around every hour. But it kind of depends on where you're at, what you're using, and you'll notice that if I don't know how many rods you use, but if you're allowed to use 3 rods, um, almost all your fish will come on one rod. So it's weird like that. There's always that one spot that's better than the rest. But for distance wise, what I try to do is hit about the same distance, but spread them out a little bit, you know, and then you can start staggering from there if you're not getting any bites. Yeah, I don't know if that paint would burn your line or not. Yeah, they're using boilies though, which is a little bit different. That in itself is a bait. If you throw pack bait out there with a pickup, like what I call a pay lake style, which I like to fish in the wild, that's my go-to. That's what I really enjoy doing, and I do it pay leg style. So I'm using a bead or a kicks, and you got to figure that kicks doesn't stay on there. Probably 45 minutes to an hour is all you're going to get. So that's why I like to use a bead, and sometimes I'll pair it with that. And I've had times where I've caught fish 5, 6, 7 hours later where I was just too lazy to rebait. Or maybe one rod was hot, so I didn't mess with baiting the others up because it was too much work. So it happens. But good rule of thumb for me when I first get to a place is I like to bait up every hour. And maybe after 3 or 4 hours, I might let it go longer. I don't think it hurts anything to have more bait out there, that's for sure. Once they come in, it holds them to the spot. I know a lot of people pre-bait. I don't have time to do that, but you can hold fish in like that. I think, did you mention Luke, John? So his last video, if you saw it, I mean, I watch all his stuff too. He had that automated feeder system, and I was kind of surprised. He really, I don't think it paid off at all to have that out there. Because he let it go for what, a day or a couple days, 3, 4 days. And it really didn't hold any, I don't think he caught any more fish than he would have if he just baited up and threw out there. Yeah, John, that's why I use 99% of the time is just a bead. And sometimes I put a kicks on there with it. Today I've got kicks on there with the bead. If you look at all the videos I've done this year, I think all of them were just bead only. Most of them I say, but that's the OG carp fishing. Yep, yep. John, it's on the hook. It slides over the eye of the hook and will not make it around the bend. So it cannot come off your hook. And like I said, the OG carping, when pack bait first come around, at least in my area, which was 20, I don't know, 22, 23 years ago, nobody had a pick. The only pickup we used were beads, plastic beads or wooden beads. And it was a game changer, man. Um, the bite was so much different. Because we used to use Wheaties dough ball and, set your rods on top of a lawn chair with some styrofoam or a bobber on the line, watch them pull it in and out, and then try to set the hook. So pack bait kind of changed the game. Yeah, you can use a cut up rubber worm as well. Now I find for me, Cam, that if I use something rubber, because you could use rubber corn or plastic corn, whatever you want to call it. If I use something rubber, sometimes when I pack it down, it squishes that rubber in, and that rubber, when you let go, kind of expands, and some of the baits won't stay on there as good. It's just what I've had noticed for me personally. Oh yeah, Wheaties used to be the ticket many, many years ago. It was also a lot of work sitting on top of your rod. Said you had to time it out and try to set that hook. If you guys notice, the ones I've caught today, none of them took off with it. I ended up setting the hook on all of them. And the technique I like to do, I used to river fish a lot when I was a kid. And you'd fold the line over your, like you'd lift your finger, up like this. You'd put the line over your finger and then lift it up. and you can feel anything touching your line, little nibbles, little pecks. So that's what I'll do. You'll see me unhook the line from my alarm and put my finger up under there, and that's how I set the hook. I can tell if it's in their mouth or not. And Charles, we appreciate you stopping by, man. We really do. Appreciate everybody watching. You guys are what gets us motivated to do this stuff. Sometimes it's hard. Rabbit, on casters, I use mono, but on the spinners, I think you said you had spinners or bait runners. I always use braid on them. But if you ask 10 people, it'd probably be split down the middle. Everybody's got their own thing, you know. Some like mono, some like braid. Some stuff like that's just going to come down to personal preference. If you guys are just joining us, hit that like button. Let's see if we can't get that up to 35 likes. Only need 3 more. It's kind of like the pickup equation. Some people believe it's all in the pickup. Some people believe it's all in the bait. I believe it's the bait because I've caught a million on just a bead, but you know, that's how I feel. You got the others out there and they feel like it's at the pickup. So go with what feels best for you, you know. It's kind of like, you know, I used to sell motorcycle parts, right? And people would always ask me, like on a windshield, well, which one do you prefer? Or what exhaust do you think looks better? And I always say, brother, I'm not the one riding it. If it's yours, you got to do what you like. You're the one riding the bike, you know. That sun's starting to go down and hit me right in the face. I'm gonna have to probably back up here in a minute. See if I can't get in some shade. There we go, 34 likes. Get one more, we'd hit that 35 mark. I'm gonna move my chair and I'll come back for the camera.
What am I gonna say?
On the wagon, I guess, but I don't know. Might make it a little harder on you guys to see the rods. I don't know, but we got to get out of the sun. It was burning me up. I'm gonna move this table so that's not in your way. Oh yeah, thanks, David. She's really excited. I know, like I said, I'm excited for her and I'm nervous for her at the same time. Some of you guys probably got kids, probably know all about it. Just gotta have faith. wish for the best and have faith, you know. She's smart, that's for sure. She takes after her dad. She's smart. Hopefully my wife's not watching. Uh, John, I'll just send you a link to it, man, if you want. I mean, I'll give you a few if you need them. David, real soon. I got 30 bottles coming in because I want to choose the packaging and nail it down the way I want it with the right look. And maybe you guys can help me choose the right look. I might post some pictures up or something and see what you guys think. And I mean, I can sell the 30 bottles that I have, but I just want to make sure the packaging is right. You know, if you're interested, just hit me up. I'll have 30 bottles to sell tomorrow. I already have flavors, so I'm trying to think what the names were. I wrote them down. Poppin' Peach, Grandma's Grape, um, Bodacious Banana. The banana is fire, guys. It's got real banana pieces in it. The banana is just straight up fire, dude. The strawberry, I can't remember what I was gonna call it. It's fire too, seriously. Banana and strawberry, I've kind of tailored them to my what I like and have always wanted to see, and they are just, I mean, been tearing them up on it, honestly. And some guys I've sold bait to, I didn't tell them that I was putting my stuff in it just because I wanted to see what happened, and they tore them up too. No, nothing's ever guaranteed, John. You know that, but in life, we're not even guaranteed tomorrow. So, but the peach is really good. I've got a berry blend that's, man, it's good. I mean, caught tons of fish on it. I've got an orange. What would be a good name for orange? I thought about awesome orange or something like that. Um, but I've got like a berry blend I need to come up with a name for. Watermelon that's really good. You know, I thought about mixing some strawberry and banana together. And, you know, have a strawberry banana. But I'll have two different types of grape. Olympic orange. Well, I don't know on that one. We'll have to think about that. I'll tell you what I was kind of doing. I was going with like the Ninja Turtle theme, like bodacious banana, um, cowabunga grape. I think was one of them. That's why I think I'd said awesome orange, over the top orange. Yeah, it might be good. Now, one of my favorite hog sauce flavors is one that like nobody else really used it but me. I would talk to people and they're like, yeah. It was called Tangerine Dream, right? And I did really good on that flavor. So I wanted to have something orange myself, you know. And dude, I got one. I'm telling you, it's fire. It really is. If fish are biting, that's the thing though. You got to realize sometimes it don't matter what you have, you ain't gonna catch a fish. And sometimes it don't matter what you got, you're gonna catch a ton of them. You know, it's one of those things. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. But if you guys watch the videos, you know, we've been lucky though this year. Every time we've been out, I think we've gotten a video out of it. So I didn't have time to go last week, so I don't have a video ready for this Friday. That's why we're gonna give away one of those Piscifun Chaos XS reels. I got a brand new one in the box. I was gonna give you guys a one of my used ones that I've used, but I think you guys are worth a brand new one. Monster orange, orange monster. Outback orange, that's different. Take her out back. Feed her to the gators. Well, I got an idea. What's a flavor that you guys would like to see? Let me know that, and I'll see if I can come up with something. I do need to sit down and come up with a good butternut. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have one right now, but I do need to come up with one. There you go. Um, Tutti Frutti. That's one that you know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Super butternut myself. The one mixture that I had, I didn't really care for it that much. So I don't want to sell something that I don't believe in. You know, and I don't want to have like 50 flavors, but I want to have stuff that the basics, because I feel like that's what everybody buys, and I want stuff that works. So, like I said, banana, strawberry, grape, peach. The watermelon is just straight up awesome. The orange, berry blend. Something bumped one of those already. Well, I was gonna do bodacious banana. I think is what it was. I think that's what my wife had come up for the banana. I'm excited for anybody that's interested. I'm excited because crab. Yeah, I do need to get some crab going. I don't have any of that yet, but that's on the list for sure. We're just gonna jump right into it and get our feet wet. You know what I mean? Peyton, it is a suit. The one I've got that I'm gonna call bodacious banana. It is a super banana, dude. It's really strong. It's mixed with real banana too. So now you probably can't see the banana pieces in it, just because it's such a bright yellow color. But we got one on, guys. We'll get you guys over here where you can see it. Oh my goodness. Now he ripped his mouth a little bit there, it looks like. Wasn't like it a second ago. Alright guys, he's feisty. I'm gonna put him back in the water. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna bait this up, guys.
I'm getting tore up by mosquitoes. What? A guy left a comment for you.
What's up, man?
A guy left a comment for you.
Oh, alright, I'm back, guys. Yeah, no muscle in the house, that's for sure. Yeah, Peyton, I'm not exactly sure what all I'll come out with to start. Um, like I said, I do have several already put together, but for names, yeah, sure, man. think we've caught 4 carp now in 2.5 hours, and we caught a big shad too. Butternut breakout. Yeah, that might be good. David, no problem, man. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. You're a member uh, of the channel, and appreciate all that you do. And I appreciate everybody that watches too. I know not everybody can afford it, so just being here, that's good. 2020 has been a rough year, that's for sure. I'd like to rewind back to 2019, or maybe just skip on to 2021. I don't know. But they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, guys. So we'll see what happens. Berry monster, monster berry. That might be good for the berry. Could be. It's so hard to choose stuff like that. Man, it's hard. Boys are just joining us. Hit that like button. What are you waiting for? If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Be a part of the conversation. Drop us a comment right here. We just passed 2,400 subs, guys. That's nuts. We passed it today. That's insane. Uh-oh, I got one hitting the very end run. If you guys have noticed, I've had to set the hook on all 4 of the fish that we've caught. Every one of them was just picking it up and playing with it. Just going in and out just a little bit. That's what she said. We've only had one fish set the alarm off, and he didn't even get hooked. So I don't know what the deal was with that. The other 5, if you count the shad, we had to set the hook on. Nuts. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have like a custard type deal, egg custard, or you know some creamy kind of flavor like that, and I'll add it to like strawberry, like strawberries and cream, all that good kind of stuff. That way we can customize it. We might have pre-made stuff, like preset stuff, and then say, hey, listen, if there's a flavor you want and we can make it, we'll custom make you a bottle. I'm all about, taking care of the customer. I think it's going to be a good way for guys to help support the channel just by purchasing the flavors and also catch fish at the same time. I think it's going to be a win-win for everybody. I know we're not going to get like rich or anything doing it, but it should help us generate a little extra income, to kind of help support the channel. I may do an apple. I've never done that good on apple flavors, JP. That's why I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get too crazy on, I want to use, to start with, I want to do some stuff that I know I'm successful with, that I've caught fish on. Yeah, you could definitely do like a blueberry and cream. Egg custard's like a cream flavor, It's real creamy. Uh, so yeah, for sure, a guy could do that. Blueberries and cream. I forgot I do have like, you guys ever, get like a snow cone and you see that bright blue raspberry that they have? I've got a real bright blue raspberry flavor. It's not a snow cone mix. It's strong. It's legit, man. But it's real bright blue. Smells insane. I mean, it's good stuff. And again, like I said, I want to get you guys stuff that I do good on. I don't want to sell something if I don't catch fish on it. Ooh, I don't know about that ghost pepper. I'm scared of that. Might be packing some bait and then touch your face, burn your eyeball or something. I've done good on pineapple. Yeah, we might do something like a pina colada or a pineapple, and maybe just have stuff where we can custom mix too. That way we don't have a bunch of bottles of stuff that might not sell. Give people the option to tell us what they want, and just mix them a bottle up. You boys ain't hit that like button yet. Go ahead, punch that thing right in the face. Smack it as hard as you can. Randy, we've caught 4 carp and 1 shad. So I guess considering we've been here 2.5 hours, that's a little bit less than one every half hour. I don't really know that I've tried coconut much, but when I was thinking of island or like a tropical thing, yes, Peyton, I have Facebook. I was thinking of like a pineapple thing. Peyton, my Facebook is the exact same as my YouTube channel. Carp and catfish, baits, tips, tricks, and techniques. Oh, I mean, you could probably put dried banana chips. That'd be awful big. I used to eat those. Believe it or not, I used to be on a health kick before I got fat. I used to love dehydrated banana chips. They were so good. Pine. I have never tried their stuff. I don't think there's anybody around here that sells it, so I have not had the pleasure of trying it. Yes, I will definitely break them up first. What's up, Avid? How you doing, bud? I'm doing pretty good. We were just sitting here talking about I'm gonna be selling some flavors, some pre-made flavors and baits, and we come up with a good name. What do you guys think? It's called Get Bent Baits and Flavors, and it has a picture of a guy with his rod getting straight bent in half. So, a slogan of something like, "It'll get your rod bent." You know what I mean? Uh, Something good. There's a few flavors they sell, down there that I've never had the chance to try, unfortunately. And what I would like to do is build it into something where, if there's like a building I could rent at a reasonable price, that we sell all kinds of carp gear, all different brands of flavors. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you straight, guys. Uh, Pretty much all flavors work, at least from what I've, used. I've never really had any problems, so it all works. But I think this would be a good way to help support the channel and get something out of it. You'll catch fish because that's what I've been using the last few times. I've sold some bait to some people and didn't tell them, and they done really good. Give her a shot, Gary. Let us know what happened. Let me see how my battery pack's holding up, guys. It's holding up okay right now. My other one quit. You know, Avid, I don't know, like you, and you may not like pay lakes. I get it. I understand it. I grew up pay laking, and I prefer to wild water fish myself. You know what I mean? For one, there's a lot of drama, can be a lot of drama at a pay lake. And two, you know, I don't like the fact that we're robbing trophy fish from wild water. But some places do a good job of it. Um, and I like that. Like over in Europe, pretty much all those places with those fish are pay lakes. Now they're ran completely different, but Mike's tried some millet, but they are ran different, and you know it works out good. But especially for big catfish, you know, on the catfish side, it really hurts the all these rivers and whatnot. It's hard to catch a trophy catfish anymore. Yeah, and I believe me, I get how you feel about it. Um, Today, where I live at, I'm fishing a pay lake. I mean, I'm it's 5 minutes from my house, and but if you notice the the fish care that I give, I have a carp cradle, and I know you're talking about catfish, but even for carp, I have a cradle, and I try to give them the utmost best respect. You know, and Avid, I made you a moderator. I don't know if you saw that or not. I know you do a good job with other channels, and um, you know, I watch your stream a lot. Watch Chunky Cats. Watch all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah, there you go. But I think ran properly, like the European way, fish can grow, they can get bigger. But what in the world is up with my camera? Is the quality bad on your guys' end? Let me. It's like it lost focus. What the? Is that better? It's like my camera went completely out of focus on my phone. Hmm. I don't know. Anyway, if you boys are just dropping in, hit that like button. We'd appreciate it. Dylan, we would do some dancing, but we would need some either super chat donations or some people becoming members. Avid, what's your favorite carp bait? What do you like to use? If you guys are just joining us, um, you know, we do have memberships available for the channel. We partnered with YouTube on that. For as little as $1.99 a month, you can help support the channel. You get a bunch of custom emojis or emo. I don't know what they call those emojis, emotes, whatever. I think we need one or two more, and we can upload a few more of them. And I try to give people a sneak peek on the videos a few days ahead for the members. Yep, look, Dylan's showing off 4 or 5 different emotes right there that you get custom just by being a member. You get a little badge by your name. Thank you, Dylan, for showing everybody. It's worth it, you know. If you enjoy the content, it's worth it. But sometimes we'll do a little dance for somebody, you know, if they join as a member or whatever. We'll get out there and act stupid. We're not too proud. Uh-oh. Hi, bud. Had a little bump on the one rod there. See if we can get this to 40 likes, guys. We're sitting at 35. Avid, are you still here? Um, no, Dylan, I don't have any in the dog. But I was watching Chunky Cats last night. Did you see how big of a crowd he had? Man, he had close to 200 people when I was watching. Did he pass the 200 mark? Uh-oh. Hey, look, we got her back into focus, guys. That's sweet now. Clayton, you gotta do a little dance for Mike now, man. He dropped a 2 bomb on us.
What?
Yep. You want to see him dance, right, Mike? He was working on this one little deal with his feet.
Mike doesn't want to see me dance. Mike, you don't want to see me
And that's
dance.
awesome, Avid. I enjoy watching this stuff. He cracks me up. Real genuine guy. For $2,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna dance for $2. But Clayton,
Yeah, let's see Josh dance.
Clayton was working on his little
No, I wasn't.
foot
dance.
dance the other day.
See Josh dance. Someone dance move.
Better than the last time.
Who would you rather see dance, me or my dad?
Yeah, Avid said Clayton. Let's see it, bud. Show him what you got, dude.
I don't know how to do any dance.
You got that little dance, the little foot thing
That's
that
not
was
even
looking
a
good.
dance
I
move.
thought it was pretty cool. Subscribe. What's a subscribe dance?
I don't know what I was supposed to do.
Do the little foot thing, man. It looked pretty good, I thought. The one where you moved your feet like this.
Talking when I'm in focus.
All right, guys, here it comes. Back up, go to the left. All right, take it that way and bring it back this way. Oh, he said that when he subscribed, your dance sucked. So it's got to be better this time. All right, go for it, man.
I can't even do it on this.
Oh, boom, baby, boom. Yahtzee. That wasn't that bad, was it, guys?
No, that was terrible.
Better than what I got.
Next donation, and you might dance.
I think it takes at least a five or six spot for me.
Yeah. $5, my dad will dance.
We get like a 5 spot. I'll do a cartwheel. What do you guys think?
Oh no.
You boys know you want to see the cartwheel.
$10 and we'll do a double dance.
Oh, Clayton says a double dance for a 10 spot. I haven't done a cartwheel in 30 years, so I will probably literally kill myself when I do it. So do not donate $5. Oh my God! No! What if I donate 10 back to you? Because I didn't think that through, man. I didn't think that through when I said I would probably hurt myself, dude. Oh God. Do you guys want to see me? I mean, I'm sweating, guys. I'm sweating. You know what? When I was younger, I used to be able to do backflips. 50? Oh Lord. I'll do it. I got a fish on. Hold on.
he gets back, he's gonna do another dance. Dylan just donated $5. Yes, he did. So you have to do 2 cartwheels. Abby just donated $5.
Oh my God.
3 cartwheels. Shane said you're lucky that fish ran. Time for the cartwheel.
Alright guys. Let me take this and point the camera. I'm gonna have to do it in the grass, so.
What you gonna do, 3?
Anyway, listen guys. When I was younger, I was into karate, kung fu actually. And I used to be able to do back handsprings. Uh-oh, camera froze, he said. Let me know when it's, is it working? There's my hand, is it working? Anyway, I used to be able to do back flips, front flips, back handsprings, cartwheels. I haven't done one in, honestly, probably over 20 years. So, I will do one, but
You have to do 3.
I can't do 3, but I will probably end up breaking an arm or something, and you guys are gonna, feel bad. Hey, I didn't say 3, but we'll get Clayton to do one. I think that'd be perfect.
I don't know how to do
Clayton's never done one, so that'd be perfect. You guys would get a good kick out of that.
I don't know how to do.
Let me see where I can put this camera and where I can try to do one here. Now, I don't want to hear any laughing. If my man boobies fall out or my fat belly falls out, I don't want to hear any laughing, all right?
Let's see this.
All right, man.
Yes, you are at the camera.
Is mom texting saying I'll probably kill myself? Oh my God.
No, just joking. He has to do his stretches so he doesn't kill himself. Oh my God.
Woo. All right, guys. Hold.
I can already see this is gonna end up bad.
Hold on. Guys, I was like 170 pounds when I used to do these, okay? I'm like 300. I'm literally going to hurt myself. My elbow will give out and my arm will break. So if that happens, I need you boys to hit that subscribe button.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh, my leg. Oh. Like, comment, subscribe, drop a donation. Oh. God. Join, be a member. Oh. Actually did hurt the old hamstring. I was probably pretty terrible, I'd imagine, but. Whew. Let's make Clayton do one. What do you think?
Another donation.
No, I think Clayton needs to try one. Graceful. 2 more. I couldn't do 2 more. I mean, I would hurt myself. Let's see it, Clayton.
I don't do do no freaking handspring, whatever. Like, which way do I do it? Like, can I go this way?
Sure. Well, the best is to go like sideways or whatever, but I did more of a round off probably
I
because
have no clue how this is supposed to go.
you got it. Go for it. If he gets hurt, it's your guys' fault. I'm just saying.
I don't understand.
You got it. You don't have to understand. Do it. Do it. Oh. All right, guys. I couldn't see mine. Was mine better or worse? Was mine that bad? That was pretty sad.
Hey, I've never done a cartwheel.
I think my wife texted and told me that I would end up hurting myself. His was better? Oh my God, mine was that bad? You know, I used to be able to walk on my hands too. Used to be able to do a handstand.
I've never done a cartwheel before too, so you got wrecked.
So whose was better, mine or Clayton? I think we'll pass on that, Rabbit.
I haven't seen anything.
Mine was better. All right, I got one more. You guys, well, let's see here.
Wait, let's have a competition. Who can do the best Fortnite dances?
I can't Fortnite dance, so I feel like if I got into it, I'd get some good ones. Mike, I thought I had you as a moderator. Let me hit you up, man. There you go.
I feel like I feel bad for you.
If you guys are just joining us, hit that like button. Let's see if we can't get 40 likes on this. And we're doing stupid stuff for donations too.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
And members.
Members or donations, you can become a member of the channel for $1.99 a month, guys.
If you donate, you choose
You
what
get
we
all
do.
kinds of cool stuff for that too.
If you donate, you choose what dance move we get to do.
All right, see me?
Yeah, wait. Okay.
Whew, I'm out of breath already, guys.
Oh my God.
That's pretty sad. Pretty sad I'm out of breath on it. All right, guys, let's get this on the rods.
If you donate, we do any dance move.
If you're just joining us, we're acting like idiots for no apparent reason.
Yes.
Peyton, I've never fished there. I'm not from North Carolina, but I hear it's a great place.
Donate or become a member, we do stupid dance moves.
And, yep, Clayton's wanting to do a stupid dance move, so make him do it, guys. Hit him up with a dono. I'm going to reel this one in and bait it up since we had a bite on it.
Dad. No, you shouldn't get out of the way.
All right, move the chair, bro. Here. Bring you guys on this side. Decent little fish, actually, guys. Not too shabby. I do say so myself. What do you think, Clayton? Close to 15?
Yeah, probably close. Maybe if you guys make a donation, you can do a step-on-step how to do karate. Or if you just become a member, you might be able to get some lessons from my dad in karate or kung fu. Yes, Dylan, you need to show me how to catch on the crappie jig. Let's really go.
Oh. All right, guys. I'm back. Get that camera squared on there a little bit better. And everybody, we do appreciate the donations. I wanted to say that. I know you did it out of the goodness of your heart, not to see us embarrass ourselves. So we do appreciate it. I want to say that before we have to quit the stream because we'll have to pack up here shortly. A little better? Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I'll probably be stuck in bed now.
Good job, Dylan. You made him hurt himself.
Probably be in so much pain that I won't be able to get up. Be all your guys' fault. We still appreciate it though.
I mean, since he might be in pain, you guys should give him a donation to fix that.
Need to bait the one up, but it's too late for me to mess with it. Jolene, what are you doing? Yeah, Peyton, I will. Like I said, it'll work. It'll be good stuff. Yeah. I'll let Dylan bait and cast for me now. I'll just reel the fish in. You guys see how I beat him to that rod like that? I might be old, but I still got them quick feet. You know what I mean?
Hey, you noticed it first, and you were already basically there.
Netflix. Is the internet still going in and out at home? Yeah, everybody knows Dylan's the GOAT, guys.
Yeah, Dylan's the greatest of all time.
He's the GOAT. Babe, did you see the cartwheels we were doing? You guys all need to find a fishing partner that you can talk trash to like that. It's what makes it work so good.
Yeah, I know, Dylan. It's pretty hard to be like me since I'm the GOAT. You're learning to be the GOAT.
Me and Dylan talk so much trash to each other. He always gets there early. You know, what I mean, wherever we're going, he'll get there about 3 hours early. That way, he gets the good spot. Right, Dylan? Well, babe, you missed it. We did some cartwheels and made a fool out of ourselves. JP, I do too. I'm friendly, man. I'll try to help or talk to anybody I see anywhere I fish, man. Except Dylan. I won't help him. I know, babe. I know. Well, honestly, Dylan, I feel like if I let you get the better spot, you might be able to keep up, you know? That's probably the only way you're going to keep up on fish. That's why I do that, man. If I got the good spot, I mean, you probably wouldn't catch any. So it's all for you, man. Since you're my buddy. What? Maybe. I don't know.
Dylan, I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Like I like to say, I don't choose the fish. I let them choose me, Dylan.
Or the fish chose wrong.
JP, you're too far away or you would.
Oh.
Man, I appreciate it, Dylan. That's being a good friend right there. I wish we had some big buffs around here, JP. Uh, Avid, she called my son's phone and she's giving me a tongue lashing. Let's find out what's for dinner. Hey, bud, stop pulling on that branch. What's for dinner?
Mom said chicken fritters and she has
We got fries or anything?
Dad asked if we have like fries or we can just get pizza.
Pizza King, that would be good.
Couple more hours.
Anybody watching like to do any camping? We're looking at getting one of those black stone griddles. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. Think about getting one for the camper, and looks like something a guy could really cook up some food on.
Oh yeah.
Dog food, nah. I might eat McDonald's. That's equivalent. That's how I packed on this extra cartwheel weight. Too many Big Macs. Dylan, I thought about streaming if the weather permitted. If people wanted to watch, I wouldn't mind it as long as I'm available and the weather permitted. I thought it might storm tomorrow, and I may be gone. That's why we did it today. But you never know. You guys down for a stream tomorrow? Type 1 in the chat if you're down for a stream. JP, we appreciate it too, man. Avid, I would love to bring Jolene with me, but she works, and by the time she gets off, she's ready to go home. We would be streaming before she even got home and got changed, you know. But the hours that she worked, it'd be rough for her for a weekday stream. Maybe a weekend stream she might be able to do. Might be able to get her doing some bass skills. She likes to catch them old bass. It's kind of crazy. Like, we went to that farm pond and I actually enjoyed it. I used to not like catching bass, but I like to catch everything. But the problem is I don't have a boat. So for bass fishing, if you're not in a farm pond, you just about need a boat anywhere around here. Dylan, I got these two bass rods that need broke in. Need a good farm pond.
The one that we went to.
That's not our pond, bud.
Neither is any of the other ones.
I know, we need to find people that let us fish them.
She let us fish it.
She let mom fish it. I don't know. Wow, that's a big old catfish. Man Love has some big bass in it. These mosquitoes are everywhere, guys.
I know they're.
My favorite bait to throw. That's the age-old question, isn't it, Peyton? What is my favorite bait? That's a hard one to answer because it seems like every year I have a different favorite. This year, it's millet. I love it. I've been tearing them up on it. Probably my all-time goat would be soybean meal, which is what we're throwing right now. I used to throw bean meal pretty much all the time. It's a really good bait. It just catches fish, carp, catfish, about anything you want. Well, heck, on millet this year, we've got carp, catfish, bass, bluegill. We've caught about everything you could think of on millet this year.
Let's get 40 likes.
Guys, we're 3 likes away from 40. JP, that's once you go wild, you will not. And this is just my opinion, man. You won't miss pay laking because it's so fun to catch them in the wild. It really is. Give it a shot, dude. I think you'll like it. That's a good bait. That is a good bait. I've got a video on, you doing a Wheaties, which is kind of like doing, the brand as well. Before I used pack bait, that's what we used. The old brand flake dough ball, the Wheaties dough ball.
Big spider.
And now, Avid, I don't know if you've used pack bait yet, but it makes things easier. They hook themselves. You can act stupid like we were. Have a jolly good time. I used to not have alarms on my rods, but now I really enjoy having the alarms. It gets my attention if I get a fish on. Avid, you were up by Chicago, weren't you? I think, or Illinois or somewhere. I had a friend message me. He was in Illinois and he was looking for a good place to fish for carp. I can't remember what part of Illinois he was in. I think that's where you were from, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, we need 2 likes to hit 40. Let's hit that 40 mark before we have to pack it up. Let's get 2 more likes. If you're watching, just tap that like button. You can give a little tippity tap, or you can give it a smackety smack, whatever you want to do. We got these mosquitoes. I don't know.
Or give it the
I
punchy
mean,
punch.
They got them the killer hornets or murder hornets. I don't know what kind of mosquitoes these are, but
They have like
they're destroying me right now.
different
One
stripes.
more like, guys.
Just one more.
You can do it. It's all up to you, okay? You can do it. You can do it today, okay? That's a little South Park song if you guys haven't heard it. You're gonna flip that wagon over, bro. But all in all, I did enjoy the stream today, guys. It was a blast. We had a lot of interaction with the chat, which we really appreciate. Saw some new faces. JP, there's only one way to find out, man, and that's fishing. Some of my favorite fishing holes are parks. So keep that in mind too. And if you have local parks, some of those hold monster carp, dude. Kois, grass carp, common carp. Some of them have big mirrors, goldfish. What's that sound? What? Everybody look what's going down. I don't know, man. I'm not hearing the sound, Peyton. There's a bird in the background a little bit.
What's a bug?
Could be a big mosquito.
Yeah, it's the bugs.
I bet you it's a mosquito you're hearing. I bet you anything. That's what it is. Dude, they're nuts right now. I mean, they're like going crazy on them. Are you being serious, John?
It's definitely those.
Dude, there has to be like these mosquitoes keep landing on the phone. JP, like I say, man, always check out your local parks. They don't even have to be big lakes. Little park ponds. I mean, anytime I see one, I get excited if it's a new one. You just never know what kind of hidden gems are in those. People put in their koi or goldfish or whatever. Nothing like catching about a 10, 12, 14-pound koi. And I've caught many carp, big carp, in public parks. Goldfish. Heck, this year alone, me and Dylan have caught, I don't know, we've caught, between the both of us, maybe 3 or 4 goldfish, several koi, uh, a hybrid, like what kind of hybrid? You talking about a crucian carp, like an F1, or, because yeah, we've caught those too. Caught some this year actually. But we've caught big mirrors out of public parks. Big old grassies. A lot of them will put grass carp in. Uh-oh, I think we had a bite right there.
It's full.
The second one. But guys, we do appreciate everybody. These mosquitoes are getting us so bad. Clayton is allergic to mosquitoes, actually. He has a very bad reaction to mosquitoes. So we're going to go ahead and start packing it up. But like I said, we do appreciate everybody. We appreciate all the donations. And we might see you tomorrow. We'll have to see how the day goes and what the weather's like. So peace out, guys.